I wanted to talk about the goals for 2020, or the plan for 2020 is what probably this video is going to be called. So the plan for 2020, the first goal I want to do is kind of keeping in theme with the old ones. I want to start releasing Car Show Season 2. This year, because I'm releasing the Car Show, I wanted to do a little bit less, so I'm actually going to do 6 Bloo reviews this year. I do want to do 2 more social commentaries. Wanted to set that bar a little bit lower this time, to just 800. Okay, at least we hit 1. Thank fuck. Hello everyone, hope you enjoyed that first little joke there. It's Dr. Bloo here. I just looked back at my goals for 2020 and I saw that I didn't hit most of them, so I wanted to include that little bit there at the start, because I wanted to show that despite the fact that I didn't hit most of my goals, I still had a pretty fantastic year. I wanted to do that because the goals I set today, I want us all to remember that they're not really that important. They might not be met, they might not even be relevant to anything that'll happen this year. Because who knows where this year is going to go? YouTube could get shut down, we could get into a second pandemic, like anything could happen this year. So I want us to remember that it's not really important what these goals are, and not to be reliant on them for a fantastic 2021. So they're kind of just estimates or guesses on what might happen this year, or some things I'd like to achieve, but I can't really expect what to expect. But first I want to take a quick look at 2020. Look at our goals there, see if we hit them, see what can be done about them, and maybe talk about why we didn't hit them a bit. So here we go. The Car Show goal was the first goal, of course, and we didn't meet that, but it's kind of been a recurring goal for a couple of years now. Mostly because I really want to do this, but a one-man production team just isn't practical. I can see why in movies they have like 200 people working on these shows, because although it's a small production, there is tons of work to do. So honestly, I think we're gonna have to cancel the Car Show Season 2. I have a dream for the Car Show and I just don't have the resources to meet it. I think the only thing that could revive it is if I got a small team behind me, like 2 or 3 extra people, just to help me out with different stuff so that we could actually get it done. But I don't think I can ask anyone to do that, so we're gonna have to cancel it, unfortunately. It's a shame because I really liked doing it and I know the people did as well, and I know you guys wanted to see it, but I just don't have the resources that I want to make this dream of mine come true. And the Bloo reviews, I actually only ended up doing 3 this year because the funny moments after the growth last year kind of just hijacked the channel a little bit, so I fell behind there. There were many games that I just started streaming and then stopped because something came up or something else got released and I switched to that instead. The social commentaries, honestly, I forgot about. With everything else going on, they kind of just faded away from my mind, but thinking about it, if I want to spill my thoughts on a certain subject or something, I can just make a Bloo's Brain Farts video. That's coming on Thursday, by the way, the first episode. I don't really want to get involved in any kind of YouTube drama as well, to be honest, because honestly, I just don't care enough. YouTube drama just isn't important to me, or at least not like it used to be, and it's really not worth making a video about. The sub count goal was actually the only goal we did hit, in all honesty. I set it a little low last year because the year before that I failed to hit my sub count by quite a lot, actually. I think I was like 150 under, so I wanted to actually kind of be able to meet it this time. Actually this year we ended up smashing it instead, and I'm still kind of in disbelief to this fact that I even have this number now, and also to the fact of how different YouTube is once you pass 1k. And I'm still so grateful to you guys for that, and I recognize and appreciate your guys' support. You know who you are. Ewan Singer, Suterezu, Blue Hunter, Angry Dead Gaming, just to name a few. Like, I see all of you guys and the rest of you, and I really appreciate your support, even if I'm a bit forgetful sometimes. You'll have to forgive me for that. My memory is not what it used to be. As for the goals for 2021, I want to step up the Bloo reviews a bit and find my identity again. This year, I want to make 6 Bloo reviews. The first being Cyberpunk, and then some of the others can be some of the older games that I've missed or forgotten about, because I used to review games as soon as they come out, and then if I don't get them done straight away, they're kind of irrelevant, I just can't do them anymore. But I've got so many games that I really wanted to play or do a Bloo review on, and I just haven't, because I'm like, oh, they're not relevant anymore. But I think we're just going to toss that out the window. I'm going to go back to some of these games that I've missed or forgotten about, like Destroy All Humans, Little Hope, Detroit Become Human as well. I never got to play that, but I do have it, so we can do that as well. And any newer games that happen to come out this year too. I also want to make funny moments videos on at least 7 different games this year, because although I blew up on COD, COD is not my favourite game, by far. I see it more as a platform for us to have a laugh on, like me and my friends, rather than a game I actually like to play. So I want to make a bunch of different games with different funny moments on. That includes COD, but also games like Mordhau, Raft, The Forest, and whatever else we come across. Horror games is something we definitely want to do as a group this year, so I think that'll be really funny. For instance, like Roblox, which is, you know, we played a crappy horror mode, but that was some of the funniest footage I think we've ever had. So horror games is definitely a big one for us this year. You can expect some of that. For the sub goal this year, I'm cautious about it because I'm not expecting another surge of growth, so I'm kind of winding down back to how my channel growth used to be, which is kind of a few hundred at a time. So I'm kind of aiming for 2k this year, which I think we can do. If there's more than that, then you can bet I won't stop talking about it, but 2k seems like a reasonable goal. And I have a nice little sub special planned for it as well, so you can look forward to that. It's not to do with any kind of face reveals, but it's like the lore behind my little eyeball character, you know, like where his home planet is, how he got to planet Earth, why the thumbnails of him are always in the forest, you know, stuff like that. So I think that'll be really cool. I'm going to get it animated as well, so I think that'll be awesome. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. And finally, for the last goal of this year, I finally want to rebrand the channel, and I really want it to look what I want it to look like. At the moment, I have kind of an 8-bit pixel style kind of thing, and that's not really what I want the channel to look like ultimately, although it is a really nice channel banner and profile picture. But I have my eye on a specific artist that I want to commission. At the moment, I'm just waiting for the commissions to open up, so hopefully that will happen at some point, and I'll probably stick with that for good after that, because I know I've kind of struggled with branding quite a lot, but this is definitely something I want to get and stick with once I have it. So you can expect that this year, and that will probably be there for the rest of my channel, to be honest. And then I plan to make a couple of commentaries like throughout the year, like a mid-year progress update and then an end-of-year progress update. So that'll probably be in like June or July, and then the last one will be in like maybe November or December. Kind of just update you guys on where I am, what I'm doing, kind of where I am in terms of progress on those goals, because I did those the year before and they kept me on track quite a bit, so I want to do those again. Anyway, that was it for the year in review and goals of 2021. I hope you enjoyed. There's a little update. You can expect a Bloo's Brain Fart video on Thursday, and then a variety of funny moments games that I've already got in the works, and then the Cyberpunk Blue review in the very near future. So there's a lot on our plate right out of the gate, so I'll definitely be kept busy. And one last thing, I've set a goal for myself, kind of personally, maybe I should have included it in here to be honest, but I'm going to be uploading on TikTok every single day of 2021. So if you want, you can head over to my TikTok, it's in the description. You can catch clips of upcoming videos and little clips that I normally don't include in videos anyway, but will work on TikTok. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you when I see you, my deggies. Bye!